Alright, what's up everybody? Ricochet coming to you live from a Pepsi place here in Virginia, man. So I'm here to try to check in the truck, check in. Okay. Trying to check in real quick. How you doing, boss?
How you doing?
Alright, man, I got a pickup.
Our whole system is down right now.
Oh, shoot.
I can give you a cipher. This is the number to in here if you want to call back in an hour or two.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, it's been down for about 3.5 hours now.
So with as far as because this load wasn't supposed, it was supposed to pick up this morning. Can I come pick it up tonight?
Yeah.
Or in the morning, or
it's just first come first serve. We don't do appointments.
Oh, y'all
24 hours.
I'll probably come back in the morning. I just go park for the day because I don't have a lot of drive time.
You're fine, man. It should be up and going by in the morning for sure.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you.
So I wonder why I feel pain when the rain falls from the sky. That's all my partner tears making heaven cry. Send you a message when them pigeons fly. Goodbye, listen to the reverend preach about a legend 24/7. I'm missing you in my presence, you will never die. I wipe my eye, while the quiet sing a lullaby. So some respect we apply in a suit and tie. This was a lie, I can't deny. Sin is believing, I had to accept you no longer breathing. I bury you decent when I carry you reminiscing. Relive every memory is the reason. Different partner joining Jesus every season. Leaving me grieving in the morning. Call home either evening, night, evening, or morning. And be gone with no warning. We born to feel even. This world is a blessing, no less than a curse. The pain never lasts, and I'm strong, but it hurt. Won't be the last time I visit my homie in the church. Touch a casket. Remember you laughing, dark glasses when I witness your hurts. Witness your bundle of flowers around a hole in the dirt. Witness your picture on the shirt, and I'm asking to get this many more days on this earth. What could be worse? I'll be the first in this fashion. Tell you with passion. How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt? How bad did it hurt to just breathe, breathe, breathe for all of my partners, for all of my partners. No, I haven't forgotten.
All right, what's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming back at you. Hoping everybody having a blessed, wonderful, prosperous day. Today is still Friday, April 3rd, man. I just got through getting to my parking spot, man. I'm over here in Blacksburg, South Carolina. Staying at this Flying J tonight, man. So happy about that. It's been a long day. I think I drove about probably about 9.5, 10 hours today. So I didn't have enough time to make it to my 90. My 90 is about 2.5, 3 hours away. So I wasn't gonna be able to make it to that. So I had to pull over, and the problem is here in South Carolina, going into North Carolina, there ain't a lot of parking spots on my way to Mabane, North Carolina. So I was talking to some of my partners, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. My partners was trying to help me with parking because they run over here regionally, and they know the ins and outs of how to park over here around North Carolina. So I ended up stopping in South Carolina, a little bit past Gaffney, South Carolina. I had a little bit more time. They suggested I stopped in Gaffney, but I had a little bit more time where I was able to keep going just a little bit more to knock some of those miles down. Probably about 30 more miles down. So in the morning, I'm gonna have 150 miles to get to where I need to get to, which is perfect. I got a 10 o'clock delivery, so if I leave about 5:30, 6 o'clock, it'll work out better. It'll work out for me. So yeah. Gonna go get my workout on. Came over here so I can get me some ice and stuff. I park way back there, I don't know. I always park way in the back no matter where I go. No matter what truck stop I park at, I normally always park in the back there. So that's what I'm doing in order to be able to have some space and some room for Smokey to be able to stop, and Smokey can use the restroom and stuff like that. So I always park towards the back. So that's what I did today. I'm kind of far back there in the back there. So yeah, man. It's 6:18. So I thought I'd just shout out to everybody, let everybody know what was going on. I don't know if this Flying J got a restaurant or anything, man, which is okay if it don't. I got some food, but it's a McDonald's across the street. I saw some kind of little restaurant, oh, Hardee's up there. I might walk up there too. But I just thought I'd shout out to everybody, man. Until next time, Ace Deuces. All right, what's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming back at you. Hoping everybody having a blessed, wonderful, prosperous day. Today is April 4th, man, and I am at a Chick-fil-A distribution center. And I am here to deliver. I got a 10 o'clock delivery, so let me see what this here say. Truck delivery. Chick-fil-A distribution. See what they tell me. No. Hi, how you doing? Alright. Oh shit, my bad. That was my fault.
You got the ID?
Yes, ma'am. There you go. Uh-huh. Alright, we have arrived to the Chick-fil-A place, so hopefully I can get a door, man, and get in this door. Hopefully they give me a door now, so. Hey, sit, get down. Cracked my nail, man. Yes, she brought me to the
Got 12, back in got 12.
Okay.
Need the doors closed, they'll break the seal. seal
Okay.
for your tantrum. It's a paperwork inside that building right there in the middle with the yellow ladder and on top.
All right, cool. Dock 12, thank you. All right, we're going to dock 12. Dock 12. Let's see what we got for dock 12, baby. Yeah, so when I pull up into a dock, man, I always come check, see if I'm dead center, which I am. Look like we're gonna be pretty good there. Yeah, they should be able to get that. All right, let me go over here. Take my paperwork over here. So yeah. All right, so I'm here at my 90, and most of the time when I get to my 90, man, I come and I check to make sure I'm bagged up in the dough the right way, man. Hopefully I am, where I ain't gotta move again, man. So I always come and look. They're gonna unlock this. They're gonna unlock the door from the inside. So they told me to leave and keep my told me to keep my doors closed, and they was gonna break the seal from the inside. So so I'm in my door. It looked like I'm pretty good, man. I always come look, but yeah, they should be able to get in there, man. Alrighty. So now we just on the wait. We just gotta wait. I'm gonna get Smokey and I'm gonna take him over here and let him pitch real quick. He been looking like he's trying to get out the truck, so I'm gonna run him over here and let him go piss real quick, man. Come on. You ain't pissed over there, have you? No. Come on. Come on. Hey, right here. Come on, come on, come on. Right here. All right, what's up, everybody? Ricochet coming to you live from a Pepsi place here in Virginia, man. So I'm here to try to check in the truck, check in. Okay. Trying to check in real quick. How you doing, boss?
How you doing?
All right, man. I got a pickup.
Our whole system is down right now.
Oh shoot.
I can give you a cipher. This is the number to in here if you want to call back in an hour or two.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's been down for about 3.5 hours now.
So with as far as because this load wasn't supposed, it was supposed to pick up this morning. Can I come pick it up tonight?
Yeah.
Or in the morning, or
it's just first come first served. We don't do appointments.
Oh, y'all
24 hours.
I'll probably come back in the morning. I just go park for the day because I don't have a lot of drive time.
You're fine, man. It should be up and going by in the morning for sure.
All right, thank you so much. All right, thank you. All right, what's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming back at you. Hoping everybody having a blessed, wonderful, prosperous day. Today is April 4th, man. Saturday, 2026, and I am now in Virginia. I'm a little irritated, man. I've had the worst experience that I've ever had here at Prime Inc. And it's some fuck shit. And I think it's just one of them situations, man, where okay, I made my delivery this morning and I dropped off and they were sending me some loads, right? I turned down like 3 loads, right? One load I turned down, it was paying $884. I was gonna deadhead 459 miles, and then I was gonna pick up a load and drive 200 miles and drop it. So it was right at, technically it was 718 miles, technically. It was 718 miles, because when Prime send you the loads on the proposals, it's not from where you're at to the actual place of delivery. It's to the city. It's from city to city, not from actual address. How you doing, man? It's not from address to address. It's zip code to zip code. So it tacked on more miles than what they actually sent me. So it was actually 700 and something miles, paying $800 and something. The load was paying $1.31 a mile. And I was gonna deadhead 400 and something miles just to pick the load up. And I was sitting under right at a half a tank of fuel. And so me deadheading there, one was gonna be on my dime, right? Like I was gonna have to pay for the fuel. It had a $200 fuel surcharge. So, okay, Prime say you pay $200 of that fuel surcharge, it'll pay $200 of that fuel surcharge, and you'll pay the $400 of that fuel surcharge. At this point in time, fuel prices are through the roof. 50 gallons or 60 gallons of fuel is gonna cost you right around $600. Gonna cost you almost $600 or more, depending on where you are actually fueling up at, right? So if you fueling up where I was at the time I was in North Carolina, fuel was going for $4.98 a gallon. That's what fuel was going for. $4.98 per gallon. So you do the math on me just getting 60 gallons of fuel, which if I would have got 60 gallons of fuel, it would have put me right around the 3/4 mark. So that load was not beneficial to me or my business, and I turned it down. So then what they did, and I'm outside, y'all, so I'm outside right here. So then what they did, they sent me another load. It was deadheading 421 miles. It was a total of right at 828 miles, and it was paying $900 and something, like $984. Same scenario. They was wanting me to go from I think they was wanting me to deadhead from North Carolina to Kentucky, pick the load up in Kentucky, and take the load to Mississippi. The same scenario, but only this time with that, it was a little bit more miles, and the load picked up today. And I didn't have enough time on my drive time to pick the load up today. And it was not a drop and hook. And once I picked the load up, I was going to have to sit. I was gonna have to sit for 16 hours in order to deliver it at 2 a.m. in the morning. So that was another no-go. That was another no-go. So I denied the load, right? So, and this is weekend dispatches. This is not something that my fleet manager done. This is weekend dispatches in the sales, right? So next what they did, they sent me another load, which was paying like $1,190. It was 600 miles. I was gonna deadhead 140 miles, pick the load up at a Pepsi place, and take the load to Mountaintop, Pennsylvania. And I still was gonna have the right amount of time to be able to get back to Houston, because I'm trying to get back to Houston on my own time. And what the whole conversation around that, we was messaging back and forth about that, so they knew that I had home time in a few days. I only had 37 hours at the time of my 70-hour clock, but if I would have took this load that I just now got and took it to took it to Pennsylvania, I still would have been fine. The problem with the load was, and I immediately identified that the load picked up anywhere from 10 to 12 p.m. 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And when they sent me the load, it was already after 2 o'clock. So I sent the message to the covering fleet manager, and I was like, hey, you know, ask sales, I don't want to drive all the way there. Ask sales if I go pick this load up, they would know I would be able to pick this load up. So she said she sent a message to sales, right? Sales never responded, so she just go ahead and head that way. So I said, okay, cool, I'll take this load, you know? I'll get this load. This is a nice little old fuel load, no biggie. I'll take it back to, drop it off in Pennsylvania, give me a good load coming from Pennsylvania, headed back to Houston, and I can get there in the amount of time that I need to get there. So no big deal on that, right? So I get over here, and I get to the place where I'm gonna pick the load up, and there's 2 prime trucks sitting out there, and I go into the office, and the guy says, hey bro, Prime did inform you, our system's been down since this morning. It's not gonna be back up until tomorrow. Prime is, we informed Prime of that this morning. So I immediately, they knew that the loads, that if I drove all the way over here, that place's system was down. Because other trucks was there, other Prime trucks had been sitting there waiting for the system to come back up. So they already knew that. And when I asked them about that, they specifically still allowed me to drive all the way here, knowing that I was not gonna be able to pick up that load. They knew I wasn't gonna be able to pick that load up. They had me waste my money in fuel. Not only did I waste my money in fuel, I wasted 2 hours of the 37 minutes, the 37 hours that I had on my that I had on my 70-hour clock. So when I get here, I asked the covering fleet manager, like, hey, how come y'all allowed me to drive all the way here, knowing when y'all sent this load that there was a system issue and that I wasn't gonna be able to get this load, and y'all still allowed me to get here. And then once I got here, y'all knew I wasn't gonna be able to get this load, right? So she's like, well, sales didn't inform me that the system was down there. I do apologize. So I said, okay, well, cool. I said, you know, when I initially asked that if I drove all the way down here, that it wouldn't be no issues, sales knew that it was gonna be an issue and they didn't respond and allow me to come here. I lost money, I lost my time, I lost a whole lot, and I'm further away from Houston. I was like, I told them I want to just deadhead home. At this point, I just want to deadhead home. I don't need for people who are supposed to be having your best interests at heart as far as being business partners. That shit went out the window today with me, you know. And when I say it went out the window with me, I might continue to still work for Prime, but I'll tell you this, no more will I just accept whatever they give me, accept what they say, because now it makes me feel that, you know, all they do is they don't care about that. So I'm trying to wait right now to see as far as how long it's gonna take for them to let me know where to drop this trailer off at. And on top of that, hey, how you doing, man? They went back and deleted all the messages I sent them. So right there, that tells me they didn't want me to be able to speak my mind and speak the truth. And then it feels like they're hiding something now since they went back and deleted what our conversation was. If you experience that as a Prime driver, let me know. But at some point, man, a spade is a spade. Till next time, Ace Deuces. All right, what's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming back at you. Hoping everybody having a blessed, wonderful, prosperous day. Today is Sunday, April 5th, man. Number one, happy Easter to everybody. God bless everybody. I'd like to say thank everybody too, man, for tuning into these videos, checking out my vlog, man. We ticked up to 5,000 plus subscribers. So I really appreciate everybody, man, that's fucking with the vlogs, you know. So thank y'all for that, man. Deuces on that. I'm on my way to Dallas, Texas. I got a load that I'm gonna be dropping off at the drop yard. Then I'm gonna bobtail to H-Town. So of course it's home time. So man, it's been a long run, man. I've been out probably about 6 weeks. I've been out the longest I've ever been out as a truck driver. I don't normally stay out this week, man, but I mean, it's this many weeks, but I stayed out this time. You've been keeping up with the vlogs. You probably already seen that I had truck troubles, man, and my truck went into the shop. My truck had went into the shop, man, like February. I think it was like February or maybe March. It was February something, man, and I went into the shop, man. They did a complete overhaul on my engine, man. And keeping up with the vlogs, you know what that debacle went through as far as dealing with the dealership. And I was in Wyoming, man, Rock Springs, Wyoming. I do not recommend that Peterbilt shop, man. The shop manager was cool, but the lady that handles the warranty and all of the paperwork, man, she was very, very disrespectful and stuff like that. So and then the work wasn't quality work, man. I ended up having to get the truck put back into a shop like 2 days later. I drove it. I didn't even make it out of Wyoming, and the truck went back into a Peterbilt shop because they half-ass did everything when they rebuilt the engine. But overall, it came out to be a A1 situation. thank God for Pedigree, man. I highly recommend you get the truck through Pedigree, Prime E, Pedigree. Go see JR, man. He'll hook you up with a vehicle. But my warranty covered 100%, 100% of that that engine rebuild. So if you looked at the videos, you'll know that the total cost of all of that was $48,000, man. I got a brand new motor and spade, man. And since then, man, that was way back in February, March, man. It's now April, man. So spade been running like a champ, man. Thank God for that. So yeah, man, I'm on the way home. I'm on the way to the house, man, and it's a long time coming, man. I'm tired, man. I'm wore out. It's been a tough few weeks, man, and I had to make up. I stayed out for such a long time because I wanted to get back in the black as far as financially. I wasn't technically in the hole. I was out the hole the first week that I came back out, but when it comes to the amount of time that I sit down, because my truck was in the shop, I think I sit down for maybe close to 3 weeks. It took them 2.5, 3 weeks to rebuild my engine. They pulled the whole engine out, cleaned the block, everything, and then they put all brand new parts back on it, including injectors, everything, man. Everything is brand new, like this engine just came from the Peterbilt manufacturer. So the only thing that was not brand new, they kept the block. The block can always be reused in engine rebuild. So that was the only thing that wasn't changed. So I was blessed for that, but it took them about 3 weeks to get all of that done. So I sit at home. So of course, you know, if you're sitting at home for 3 weeks, you're not making money for those 3 weeks. So when you think about, you know, what I was making, and I put it at the minimum, man. I just say take home 3,000 each week, put me behind, man. I'm gonna just say 10,000 even. You know, meaning I wasn't making no money for those 3 weeks. So those 3 weeks could have possibly been 3,000 or more. So I got caught back up, man. I'm back in black. I'm back where I need to be, man. So it's time to go home, regroup, relax, then come back out with a big focus again, and then run 4 weeks, go home 4 weeks, run 4 weeks, go home 4 weeks, and get ahead that way, man. So that's what I look forward to doing, man. This one particular load, man, I had a debacle, man, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna put that clip in my vlog, but there is there is some there is some there is some issues, man, with how I ended up with this load, man. You know, and I'll be honest, open and honest, man. I'm transparent, man. I talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. My fleet manager wasn't involved, but I did hear that my fleet manager was a little upset and excited about what happened to me. And those details may come in this video down the line, but I really don't want to speak on it because I don't want to sound like I'm bashing Prime overall. So, but what I will say, man, you gotta be able to stand your ground if you feel like something ain't right, man. And that's any company. You gotta be able to throw facts at the situation where people can't do nothing but accept facts. And facts are hard, very, very hard to cover up. So, and I'll leave it at that, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'll be home. I can make it to Dallas tomorrow, but it might not be until Tuesday. And I'll possibly make it home Tuesday or Wednesday. So Dallas is only like 4 hours from Houston. 4.5 hours from where I'm dropping this trailer at. But what I'm banking on, man, I only got 32 hours left on my 70. So it shows that I'm 13 hours away
from 13 hours away from Dallas. So we'll see how that play out. If that's the case, man, I have more than enough time to get home, get the load to the drop yard, and make it to the house. So we'll see what's gonna happen, man. So until next time, ace deuces.
All right, what's up, everybody? Ricochet, man, coming back at you. Hoping everybody having a blessed, wonderful, prosperous day. Today is Easter Sunday. I am in Fairview, Tennessee, man. So I just found this parking spot. I went somewhere in Nashville to try to park at this little TA where I normally park at, man. And that was like at 4 o'clock. That shit was fucking packed. At 4 o'clock, it wasn't no parking at all there. Not one spot was open. So I ended up going up out of there, and I made the wrong turn, and I went through this little neighborhood, and I had to get up out of there, man. It's just like, but I drove probably about another, I would say another almost an hour down the road, and I found this little Flying J. If you see it right now, it's a lot of spots here right now at the moment. So I parked way in the back there, so that's not paid parking. It's good for me. I'll be able to hit the dough in the morning and drive probably another 500 miles. I think I drove maybe 400 and maybe about 400 and maybe about 427 miles. I didn't drive all day today, so I'm taking that load to taking it to Dallas. So hey man, how you doing, bro? All right, yeah, I'm taking that load to Dallas. So and I'm gonna drop it off. They told me to drop it off at a at the drop yard. The drop yard is 15 minutes away from the actual delivery. So I'll talk to my fleet manager tomorrow, Monday, so that way he ain't got to worry about trying to hustle nobody up to take the load. I'll get it and drop it there. So, and I drop it within the window of the time that they said we could drop it or whatever. So I'm gonna do that. Yeah, man, I'm gonna go in here. It's Denny's in here, so I'll probably give me something from Denny's if it's open. Give me something from Denny's tonight, man. I'm kind of feeling like breakfast. I don't know. I look at their menu. It's a Subway across the street. I don't know what else they got around here, so but might give me some Denny's tonight. Check that out. So yeah, see what they got. I'm not sure what they got up the street. I'm doing my little walk. Everybody know pretty much. I don't know if you don't know, but after I drove like 8 hours and something today. So once after I drive, I normally walk like about a mile, just especially after I've been sitting for so long. So I've been sitting, I think I drove like 8 hours and 30 minutes today. So I get up and I just walk, give me some steps in, and look at my watch, my Apple Watch, and see how many miles I walk. So after I park for the day, yeah, so probably just walk around the parking lot once or twice and get them old steps in. I don't like to bring Smokey, man, because he be holding me up. He be yanking on me, and he won't just walk, you know. He wants to do his own thing versus staying right here beside me and walk with me, you know. And that wear me down even more. So yeah, that kind of wear me down even more when he be doing that kind of stuff. So but anyway, man, I thought I'd just shout out to everybody, let everybody know what was going on. So, till next time, Ace deuces. I'm in Texarkana, Arkansas, Texarkana, Texas, one or the other, however you want to say it. I'm on my way to Dallas to drop this trailer off, and then once I drop this trailer off in Dallas, I'm H-Town bound, baby. H-Town bound. I'll be getting to the house, man. I'll be in Houston, man, and chilling for a few days, man. I've been out for quite a while, so it's about that time that I get back to the house. It's about that time that I get back to the house, so I had to kind of scoot out of Martine's way. Go on here and check, man. I need to take a shower later on. I gotta work out today, so I done stayed here quite a few times, so that's a good thing. I done stayed here quite a few times, so but yeah, I'm gonna go in here and give me a soda real quick. And then from there, go get my workout on, and then come give me a shower in, and yeah, man, that's what it's about. So, thank you, boss. Alrighty. Yeah, come give me a shower in, and then, hi, you all right today? Alrighty. Till next time, hey deuces.